Hey, what's up, everybody? Just thought I'd give you an update on my history course I'm taking for my PhD. Just kind of a little background, kind of, set this up. I am doing it through Liberty University. It is a PhD in history. I'll be focusing on U.S. history. I have my master's already from American Public University. Now, they took 15 hours of those courses and applied them to the PhD program. So there's a total of 72 hours for the PhD, minus the 15. I have 57 hours to do. Essentially, I'm taking 8-week courses. Roughly take 6 in the summer, 6 in the fall, 6 in the spring. So that's 18 hours a year. So I'll be able to knock out most of the courses really fast. Then I'll have to do comprehensive exams. There's 4 of them. I'll have to do one on early America, early modern Europe, and modern Europe. And so those 4 will. I'm not quite sure I'll be doing multiples of those at a time because it's a lot of reading, a lot of prep for those exams. And then, of course, the dissertation. That's going to take quite a bit. But that's all toward the end. I'm going to knock out a lot of these courses over the summer, fall, and spring. So some of the courses that I have to take, historical methods, that's the course I'm taking right now. And just kind of give you an idea of what I've been doing. Recently, I read so let me start over. When you first start this course, you essentially choose a research topic. My research topic was really kind of baseball's impact on the soldier during World War I. I did that because I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into it. My master's thesis was baseball's impact on the war effort during World War II. Not as much out there on World War I, but it's still pretty interesting. And I'm not, I have to write a research paper over it, but not anything super long. I think it's 8 to 12 pages. But I've been able to find a lot of really good resources on the topic. So I chose a book. The book I chose was this one. It is The Best Team Over There. It is about, it's the untold story of Grover Cleveland Alexander, one of the greatest pitchers of all time, and his kind of trek through being drafted, going through the war, and what happened to him after the war. So I wrote a book review on that, and when I say book review, I'm not talking about, it's more of a critical review. We're looking at, what was his thesis in the book? Did he support that thesis well enough? Things like that. It's not a book report where I'm just telling you, hey, in the first couple chapters, he wrote about this. That has nothing to do with it. So that was, I believe, last week's assignment. This week, I'm working on, the assignment is entitled Note-Taking and Historical Evidence Assignment. So really, he's looking at my note-taking with primary sources, secondary sources. What else do we have to do here? I'm just kind of looking over what's involved. So primary source notes, secondary source notes, outline of a paragraph or section. So, kind of general note-taking, giving feedback on that. Note-taking is super, super important, and we don't really, a lot of people don't really teach that. We do a lot of note-taking in my classes that I teach, whether that is, I used to teach AP World History. I had been doing a dual credit U.S. History course, but we try to teach a lot of our kids at our school note-taking processes and different things like that because they are college students. As juniors, they're full-time college students, and even as freshmen, they're taking a college course now. So, it is a really important skill, and it is a skill. It's something that, everybody can do differently and whatnot, but, this is one that he's just kind of checking to see, giving some feedback and whatnot. So I've got to pick out some sources that I'm going to use. It's what I'm going to be working on later today. Right now it's Friday morning, so I've kind of got my sources down, I believe, that I'm going to use. Now it's just a matter of going through and actually taking the notes of them. So that's the course I'm taking now. In July, I'll start taking a course called American Christian Heritage. Don't know much about it. It's one of the required courses for Liberty University, which is a Christian university. So really what I have left, so there are 18 hours in this. They kind of categorize them as historiography interpretation courses. I'm taking historical methods now. Historiography, which is really the look at how history's been viewed over time. That'll be taken in the fall. Development of Western freedoms. I haven't signed up for that course yet. I'm probably looking at the spring for that one. Doctoral historical research. That's going to be one I'm going to take a little bit later on. American Christian Heritage I'm taking this summer, and it'll run from July to August. And then another one I'm taking in the fall is American Entrepreneurship since 1900. So I will have 4 of those 6 classes knocked out by December. A couple other classes that I have to take, and they categorize these under professional studies courses. I have to take one on historical profession, public history, internship, or teaching history. I'll be doing the teaching history because that's really what I want to get into, is teaching it at the college level. So those are 3 courses that I have to take. Those will probably be done, I'm not sure, summertime, spring. It all just kind of depend on when they're offered and when I'm able to take them. I also have to have 9 hours of history specialization. Those 9 hours came from my master's program. I have to have another 9 hours of external field or history elective courses. I have to have 9 hours there. They took 6 hours from my master's program. So I have 1 course that I'll have to have as an elective. I will probably try to take a world history course here. Now let me explain. Pardon me. So to be able to teach at a entry-level college course, like a survey course on world history, a survey course on U.S. history, you have to have 18 hours. So I qualify for that already with U.S. history. I've been teaching the last year and a half. I've been teaching a dual credit, meaning I've been teaching high school sophomores, and they get high school and college credit through my course, through the local community college. So that I'm already set in. One thing I'd like to do by the time I finish my PhD is also to have enough world history courses where I can teach entry-level world history courses. So that's one of the reasons why that elective will probably be a world history course to get me a couple more hours. I want to say I've got 6 right now. I'm hoping the comprehensive readings in modern Europe and early modern Europe will count. That should be 2 more world history courses. So should be getting close. So going down in the program, 12 hours in those comprehensive exams that I talked about earlier, earlier in modern America and early in modern Europe. And then I have to have 15 hours in dissertation courses. So 9 of those hours. Oh, I'm sorry. These are 5-hour courses. I did not realize that. So it's dissertation research 1, dissertation research 2, and dissertation research 3. They're all 5-hour courses. That will be my 15 hours as I write my dissertation. Don't know what that's going to be about yet. And then my dissertation defense. So a total of 72 hours total. I've got 57 to go through. Plus, I have to have a research competency in another language. Yep. Haven't figured that one out yet. It really is going to depend on what I want to research and what my dissertation topic is going to be about. I've kind of gone back and forth on several different topics. Some of them, depending on what I want to focus on, I might learn German. And this is not a full speaking ability. You have to be able to read it. I think essentially what I would be doing is just taking community college courses in whatever language I choose. Mainly because that's the cheap way. It's a little bit cheaper than taking it through, say, Liberty University. But I'm looking at either Spanish, German, or I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to figure that out at a little bit later on as we move through this program. But I'm really excited. I really enjoy the class I'm taking right now. Like I know this sounds funny, but I'm actually really looking forward to writing the paper. So this week and next week I got to get ahead. Next Friday I leave for Spain. Can't wait. I will take you along with me and show you some videos from there. But yeah, that's just kind of a little PhD update. What's going on? I'm going to hit up my studying and get going on this assignment as far as note taking, kind of processing all of that. I've got, today's Friday, I've got Saturday. It's due Sunday night at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Midnight Eastern, 11 o'clock here. But I don't like turning in things that late. But I got plenty of time today to kind of work on this, so I'm really excited. So just wanted to give you an update, show you where I'm at. Hope everybody's doing great. It's going to be a great day. I love it. Again, you got to inhale tacos, exhale that negativity. Let it go. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.